autumn scenery in China? Is it Daocheng yachting under the snow-capped mountains of western Sichuan, the golden populous Euphratica forest of Agena Banner, the poetic birch forest of the grassland on Bishang, or the colorful colors of Changbai Mountain in the northeast, or the oil painting tone of the Yajiang Grand Canyon in southeast Tibet? China National Geographic has selected China's top 10 autumn colors, and the villages in northern Xinjiang top the list. In fact, it is not just a village. Every year in autumn, the entire Xinjiang is a fairy tale world. Everything in Xinjiang in September and October is beautiful, but her beauty is by no means the same as other places. Everywhere is full of surprises. Xinjiang is very rich in landforms, integrating glaciers, snow-capped mountains, lakes, forests, grasslands, pastures, rivers, basins, deserts, Yaden landforms, ethnic customs, and rare animals and plants. When you come here in the autumn season, you don't have to worry about where to go, because at this time, every place in Xinjiang is full of sight, and every place is beautiful. The fairyland on earth, the golden autumn scenery of Kanas, the autumn is getting stronger, and the forests are all dyed, like God's palette, exhausting the strongest colors in the world. The yellowing birch forest, the clear lake water, the clearing meadows are like fungus, and the flowers are bright, like an exotic fairy tale world. Tuaojing Bay, Wolong Bay, Moon Bay, and Shenqian Bay are full of brilliance, mountain views, lakes, trees, and clouds, making you feel like a fairyland. God's back garden Hamu Village Hamu is called Hamu Kanas Township in full. The forests are full of dyed, colorful, birch forests are burning like fire, wooden houses made of logs are scattered in the village, small bridges flowing water, smoke curling up, people grazing on the bridge. The white birch trees are shining with golden light in the afterglow of the setting sun, just like beautiful, quiet and colorful oil paintings, so beautiful that people stop breathing. The Hamu River flows past the village, turned gracefully in the woods at the foot of the snow-capped mountains, continued to flow westward, and merged into the Burkine River. The first village in the northwest Baihaba of Kanas is a splendid paradise, then Baihaba is a primitive fairy tale world. The sky is high and the clouds are pale, the forests are all dyed, the smoke is curling, the cattle and sheep are full of slopes, and the poetic tranquility is separated from the world. The best beach in the world, the colorful beach of Wusai Beach. The colors of the rocks are changeable. When the sun is irradiated by the sun, the rocks present a colorful scene, mainly red, with green, yellow, white, black and transitional colors in between. It is called Colorful Beach. The Kizi River, and the lush and verdant valley scenery on the opposite bank, can be described as a river separated by two banks, with two heavens. The last tear of the Atlantic Ocean Salimu Lake at a glance, the amazing color and clarity of Salimu Lake have always been lingering in my mind. This makes me obsessed with it, always thinking about looking at the blue of the mountains again. Against the backdrop of the snow-capped mountains and long clouds in the distance, the water and the sky are the same color, and the world is like washing. Grassland in the sky Nalati. When the cool wind blows off the first leaf on the treetop, autumn in Nalati is here. This place, which was born on the Tianshan Mountains and relied on the Ili River Valley, is always the first to receive news of the changing seasons with the help of mountains and water. But autumn is not the same. If you see the smile in autumn earlier, you can adjust the color earlier, so that the trees and the flowing river will be smudged with the pen and ink that changes with a strong sense of hierarchy. The holy water of Yaochi Tianshan Tianchi is full of summer and autumn, and the mountain wind is blowing cold. In the alternation of natural timing, Tianchi has changed from spring to summer onion, and enters the most glorious season of the year. The blue sky, golden red white birch, dark green spruce, colorful autumn, rich and brilliant. The hometown of melons and fruits Turpin. In autumn in Turpin, the air is filled with the sweetness of grapes. The grapes in Turpin are ripe, and Analhan's heart is drunk. Listening to this popular folk song, walking in Turpin, you will feel that the wind is sweet, the fields are sweet, and people are sweet. Xinjiang is on the tip of the tongue. Xinjiang owns 1/6 of China's land and has the richest diversified natural landscape. This gives the 13 ethnic minorities living in Xinjiang more potential food raw materials. For thousands of years, people have been grazing and farming on this land, harvesting the gifts that the earth has given in many ways. A delicious roasted lamb must have crispy lambskin, and the lamb with a slight oily finish on the surface and clear lines want to give full marks. The lamb color and luster are red and spicy. Delicious meat, unique flavor in the north and south of Tianshan Mountains. Wherever you go, you can eat crispy naan, which is a staple food of ethnic minorities in Xinjiang. Welcome to Xinjiang when you have time. The autumn colors in Xinjiang are stunning.